You're watching NBC4 Connected. Live from the area's leading news station, this is News 4 Today.
Let's move on to another issue, and that is I want to ask Jose Marinay to talk about the effect of the crackdown on illegal, undocumented immigrants on Hispanic-owned businesses, especially. I know in Prince William County, yes. Talk about how there's been an exodus of Latinos from that county, both as buyers and customers, as workers, and as business owners.
And as members of the community. I think when Prince William County decided to, and Mr. Corey Stewart decided to, clean out Prince William County, he did a great disservice to the county itself, because he killed, the tax base, because people were paying taxes. People were afraid, whether you were legal or undocumented immigrant, afraid to be stopped, to be picked up by the police, for jaywalking, which is some of the cases that happen. And you had a massive exodus of immigrants out of the county, and you had people in the county itself, of course, suffered a great loss of people spending money in the county, of the tax base, and of course the home values, which is the part I work with. It just plummeted. I mean, you're looking at a 25% value from 2-3 years ago in this county, and it's just thanks to this law.
Okay, you mentioned that you work with homeowners and the real estate industry. Right. In fact, you have your own business, and you've been affected by this crackdown. We need to take another break. We will, and come back and talk more about that in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to Viewpoint on this Sunday morning. We're talking about IUTA, and we're talking right now about the effect of immigration crackdown, especially in Northern Virginia, on businesses there. You're a businessman there. Tell us what your business is and how it's affected you.
Well, my business is a real estate settlement firm. It's called Smart Choice Settlements. We were at one point one of the largest settlement firms in the Washington metropolitan area by volume. And one of the things that happened, of course, real estate to do part with to our shrinking of our company. But in Prince William County, the mass exodus of the immigrant and the values dropping so much, where people were just upside down on their values, it was just terrible for people to just stay there. And of course the fear of being stopped or harassed by the police made it, you would go up there some weekends and see literally pickup trucks with folks and their furniture moving out of the counties, some to Maryland, some to Fairfax County. And it was a very difficult time for everybody that was in the real estate business. And
what is the Business Coalition doing to try to quell that panic and that fear?
One of the most important things I think we're doing now is doing the voter registration part of it. It's, we as Latinos learn a hard lesson for not participating. We were very fractured as communities, the Colombians, the Venezuelans, the Peruvians. I think we learned a hard lesson saying, people are not going to look at us as, there goes a Colombian, there goes a Peruvian, they're going to go, there goes a Latino. And of course, we have a long way to go to become unfractured, to be more of a united community. But I think with the voter registration and getting people to vote for people that will support immigrant rights, that they will help, get people into a legal path of status, it's really going to help the community.
In fact, IUTA has just hired a voter engagement liaison. Tell me what that person is going to do. Is it involved with registering people to vote, or is it about getting support gathered around a particular candidate?
No, as a nonprofit, we are not involved in opposing or supporting individual candidates. What we're focused on is registering Latinos who are eligible to vote, U.S. citizens, of course, and mobilizing the Latino vote. Just for example, in Virginia, we remember that Jim Webb defeated Senator Allen by less than 10,000 votes. There's 140,000 registered Latino voters in Virginia. If we vote, we can affect the laws that obviously affect our lives and affect the businesses in this region, but we have to vote. And so the focus is about using that tool that we have available to us, which is to participate in the political process and elect candidates that will be supportive of the issues that we care about.
You say you can't support or be against any particular candidate, but to what extent can you explain and publicize the issues that are important to you and inform people of what candidates support those issues or not?
We can certainly provide neutral information about what the issues are, and we can certainly provide information about where candidates stand. But what we can't do is say vote for this person or don't vote for that. We are really going to focus on just getting people to vote. We think that Latinos are engaged now, they're aware of the issues, and if they vote, they will make decisions in their best interest, and we will be a better community because we will be participating in establishing our own future.
Okay, we're going to put on the screen the phone number and website where people can get in touch with IUTA if they would like to ask any more questions about that project or any other project, especially, I would say, issues involving domestic violence and other criminal issues, people in trouble. This is the telephone number for people to call, 202-387-4848, or go to IUTA.com. And I guess one of the key issues, it seems to me, is how do you get people who are afraid of getting caught involved? I mean, the key in the business situation and in voting, it's all about getting involved and making your voices heard, but a lot of people are afraid to come forward.
When voting, most of the people, all of the people that are going to be voting are going to be U.S. citizens, and they just need to know that the Latino vote does matter. As far as, you know, the other matters of being afraid, if it's something against them, it's something where they've been taken advantage of or abused, they shouldn't be afraid because the law is on their side and they're going to be protected.
Okay, well, that, as we said on the screen, the telephone number and the website that you can go to get help, as IUTA means. Thanks so much for joining us today to talk about these issues, and thank you for joining us as well. Now we'll send you back to News 4 Today. Have a great Sunday. Thanks.